Hello everyone, Tasovidani here. As promised, today I'll be featuring the Robocop event that's ongoing. As you can see, already grinded like 11 stages out of 15. Now, I'm gonna approach this in a slightly different way or angle. Let's put it like that. First of all, what are the base rewards of this event? This is excellent, good, could be better, decent, good. But this is the crown jewel for every free-to-play player. Now, the idea is the following. I'm gonna dive a bit into the movies, not too much because I don't want to make too long. But as you can see, these are the other events that were recent events. 800, 800, 1000, 200 bones. I think Wargaming is kind of generous in this department with each event, but I digress. Now, why I said about the movie, we're going to the improved rewards, which offer the tank. We had this feeling called Gutterfaust, I don't know how it's called, E65, who was the main hero, Captain William J. Blazkowicz, against Deathhead Wilhelm Strauss, I don't know, Strasse, whatever is his name, right? Here we had Rick Grimes versus Negan, and here we have Robocop, but we don't have, we have his sidekick. We don't have the bad guys, let's put it like that, which are like here, this guy, whatever, bad guys. Going into the tank a bit, how was William Blazkowicz? He was this guy going like, frontal armor, always straightforward, head on. He was fearing whatever, which Wargaming actually did a great job of capturing that in game. I think this was the best collaboration they had. This one I didn't like it, though I was a big fan of The Walking Dead. Robocop, I saw it. It was a decent movie. I like the Terminator more. My personal preference. Now we go into The Walking Dead. Tank reward was actually in theme with the series. You had this creeping sensation that you're gonna be eaten all the time. So the tank reflects that. You had the crew members that were shooting independently, which represent the bullets that you have in the clip, whatever. And Robocop, which was the good guy, and I'm going into this, which were Robocop's weak spots. The head, the vision system, he had like this helmet on top to protect his brain, which is represented by this. I actually think they did a good job, right? The head, the neck, right, which is right there, and the legs, the joints, whatever. But he was still moving in some way because he's half robot, half human. So I think they did a good job with this part. And again, the rewards are basic but good. They are increased by 3 days and like 6 fragments. Where is it? Right here, and right here. The same here. Now this one is my favorite, period. Personal preference. I didn't play the tank. I just saw footage. But I'll dive into a bit so you can have a perspective on it. No, it's nothing special. It's the same copy as the Tier 9 American, whatever it's M6Y. DPM, the worst out of even the feeling beats. I assume this is like if you shoot one shot, wait the 6 seconds, shoot another shot. Because it's usually 12 seconds or so when you shoot the double salvo or the salvo. Penetration. I'm gonna touch on this a bit. It's worse. This is a tier 10. It has 1 less penetration than the Super Conqueror. But this is base pen. Keep in mind. Worse, but these are medium tanks. They should have a bit more pen. It's normal. This feeling, could be better. Damage 440. It ties in with the DPM, ties with the reload time because it's like 2 seconds. For 2 seconds, you get 40 more alpha damage. Now, where I found it interesting is here at the dispersion values. Aiming time, don't like these 2.3 seconds aiming time. Yeah, the dispersion values. So this is basically you have the reticle and the dot center or cross or whatever you set it where it should go. That's 500 meters, it's more, and so on. 50 meters, 100, blah blah blah. It's worse than the normal tier 9. It's worse than the Super Conqueror for sure. Worse than these. What I found interesting is the turret traverse. And this is why I wanted to go into a different slightly angle. You know how Robocop would move his like torso? Imagine the torso is like the turret and he had his minigun. He always like this sharpshooter instantly killing everyone. Now how it works, because this is great on paper. So you have 0.38 and when you turn the tank, not the tank, the turret, you add this value. So it's 0.42, 0.45, 0.42. So we basically we're trading this on moving and tank traverse whatever for this, which a lot of people will usually be stationary and turn their turret, especially new players. I'm not speaking about OGs here, that the tryhards, the gamers, you know. Leopard 0.07. You add this 0.35. Yes, it's like 7 more than the Peacekeeper. It's better than Zwilling. This one, no, it's not better because, again, these are medium tanks. But we're comparing them to medium tanks with a shoot snapshot because they don't have the same armor as the heavy tank. Elevation, whatever, very important. This also. Gun depression. Now, I think this is an excellent one. Not excellent, it's great. Because 10 degrees you have a lot of flexibility. It's not like the Kramwagen, the Borkenkaffer, or whatever other tanks have like 14 degrees, which make you almost unstoppable to poke, shoot, and come back. Forward, basic, I would say basic, whatever. Terrain resistance is the same, basically a copy paste, more or less. Shell cost, we take this into account for a tier 9. Look at the shell cost and look at the penetration. And I want to compare it to something else. We take the tier 11, the Taschenrate. Don't compare the armor, we compare the base penetration. 268 versus 258. So that's 10 more penetration. And we jump 2 tiers above. The basic, what's it called? It's using a PCR. The hit is 311, but it's heat. You can do a lot of damage with 311. It's not, it's like the, let's put it like a 6, 5 to 6. If I would grade it from 1 to 10. The mouse has the same penetration and I don't see people complaining about it. It's not good, but it's still decent. I mean, you still need to learn the weak spots, of every tank. So yeah, all in all, would I pay for this? Maybe, if you got into like 40 stages, 50 stages. Where is it? Purchasing for Battle Pass. 3,500 gold. If you have a lot of gold, I would love to have more gold to buy this one because it's a credit grinding tank. So you actually make credits. It's not like this reward tanks that give no bonus, just like bones and whatever. If you go with 40 stages, if you don't have time to grind it, I wouldn't buy it. Or if you're like really rich in gold, sure, I will go and buy it because it gives you all these rewards, like the basic rewards, and these basically they added 2k for 15 days of premium, some credits in this one. This is actually good. It's kind of rare to get these. This one I don't really care about him. The crew books, decent. The tank, as I said, decent. I would rate it as a 7, 6 or a 7 out of 10. Universal fragment, as a new player, you always need these because you need to assemble tanks, and this is like, I think it's like 2 pieces. Let's put like the tier 11 or tier 10. The blueprint, so it takes 12. So yeah, to almost 3 times if you grind some more. All in all, I think it's a decent event. You do as you want. I don't suggest you buying it if you're a free-to-play player. I don't think you'll have it even if you do like I did. I activated this for a free month because Wargaming is generous in a way to test it out. You get like 2k, but you need to pull another 1.5k gold, which is a lot. I repeat, if you're a free-to-play player and you want to put your money elsewhere. Now, as per how much you would pay, yeah, this is like $50 or so, $50. Premium days, the ratio is good. 1.8k gold for this. I would buy it. It's not the greatest, but it's a credit grinding time. Anyway, enough babbling. Das soll wieder here. I'm out. Take care and have a blissful day.